So today we're filming an Agarose gel video. I'm gonna put our whey bud on here. We're gonna tear it. And then we're gonna get 2 grams of our Agarose gel powder. This is our 2 grams of Agarose gel powder on here. Now we're going to put that into our beaker. From down here. Put our powder in. Alrighty, so then I put 100 milliliters of our TAE 1X TAE buffer in there. And now I'm going to add it to my beaker with my gel powder. Alright, so now we're going to take our beaker and we're going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds until we see it start bubbling. So we're just going to watch that. We're going to wait and see it, wait till it bubbles in there. It's going. We're going to wait until it bubbles in there. Okay, now it's bubbling, so we're going to open our beaker up and we're going to take this out and we're going to swirl it. And we're going to put it back in. Let it keep going till it bubbles again. Okay, now it's bubbled again. It looks pretty clear. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out. Put it down here. Alrighty, so we're just gonna swirl this 30 times. Let it cool for 5 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to get 2 microliters of our thinning bromide. I would set it 2 microliters for a 2 to 20 microliter pipette. I'm going to get that ready and then I'll come back. Okay, here's our thinning bromide. We're going to pipette it into our liquid. Alrighty, and this is a cancer-causing thing, so we're going to make sure and dispose of this tip properly. Okay, now that our thinning bromide is in there, we're going to do 30 swirls. Then we can go ahead and pour our gels into our setup here. We're going to do just enough to fill the bottom of it here. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna go over here and pour the other one. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, get those bubbles out. I'm gonna spray it with some ethanol to get those bubbles out because we don't want any bubbles in our gel there. And then we can go ahead and put our combs in right here. There we go. Another comb in there. And then they're ready to go. And we'll just wait until they are done drying for 15 minutes. Alrighty, so we have our loading dye. We have our DNA ladder here. And we have our DNA sample here. So we're gonna get 3 microliters of dye, make 2 dots on our parafilm. Gonna get 1 dot of DNA ladder put on there, and then also one dot of 3 microliters on the other side, and then our dyes are going to go. So we're going to have 2 dots on this whenever we're done micropipetting. Okay, so there's our dot of DNA ladder. This is our dot of our DNA sample, and I'm going to put the 3 microliters of dye on each dot. Okay, so here are our dots. This is our DNA ladder. This is our DNA sample. And we are just going to wait until the gels are finished drying. And now we're going to go set up our electrophoresis rig. Okay, so here's our electrophoresis rig. We're going to turn it on, the power button, and plug it into the same colors. And we're going to set it up. Okay, we're going to turn on voltage. It's on voltage. We're going to turn it to 100. We're going to click down twice and go to our time. We're going to go up to 30 for 30 minutes. Okay, now that's ready to go. Okay, now we're gonna fill our rigs with our TA buffer. And we're gonna put our gel in there when it's done drying. Okay, so just took the combs out of our gel trays. Now we're gonna open them up. Go ahead and get our gels out of here. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our gel in here. Now that that's positioned, and then we're gonna fill the rest of it and cover it with our TAE buffer. Make sure our gel is fully submerged there. And we're running our wells to red. And now we're going to load our samples here into our well. Okay, so I'm going to pick up our DNA ladder. And I'm going to pipette that one into the first well here. Okay. And I'm gonna get our DNA sample. Put that into our second well. Okay. There's our two samples in our wells right there. DNA ladder is the first one, our sample is the second one. We are going to match the cords up. Put this down on there. And then now we're going to click the run button. And now we see the bubbling, so we know it is working.